Uh-oh. You still there, Fitz?
Yeah, it seems to be back up. I don't know what happened just there.
Yeah, I think we almost lost the call right there. You're a little crackly right now. Wurgl adding some love right here. And hopefully the stream's working a little better right now.
I like this matchup. I think Nids have a little easier time in Tier 2 versus Triple Shoot It because of the zone throws. So it was be interesting to see whether HolyHammer still goes Triple Shoot It build.
Yeah, I'd definitely be wary of the zone throws with the Triple Shoot It build. Storm Boys, of course, with user choppers, if they land behind that zone throw and even get a couple swings on retreat, that thing will be down.
It's true.
But we'll have to see how this plays out. So pretty standard builds coming from both players. Double Termagant for HolyHammer, and double shooter for... Or sorry, double Termagant for Wurgl, double shooter for HolyHammer. I got mixed up there a little bit, sorry about that.
Lichter's already putting pressure on the shooter boys, top left.
Yeah, Lichter's doing a little bit of a harass here. And I don't think those shooters will be able to deal with that very well. They're going to try to get some damage. Oh, and there's a sync kill, and that leaves him right in the middle of two squads of shooter boys. Hormagaunt's trying to move in. It looks like he's going to try to bring those right up on the other squad of shooters in the meantime. But Hammer is going for the triple shooter build. Sluggers are going to be able to move in and intercept these Hormagaunts and force them right off, most likely. They're going to try to run away. Lichter snags a quick flesh hook, takes out a Slugger Boy, and runs off. In the meantime, Termagant's running around, capturing the map for Wurgl.
Warboss is just chasing those Hormagaunts.
Yeah, Warboss is just grabbing those Hormagaunts, stabbing them in the face, and throwing them to the side right there. I do enjoy that sync kill. Just picks them up, just grinds that chain axe in their face a little bit, and tosses them over his shoulder.
There you go, that was a smart move there that Warboss couldn't really do anything against those two.
Yeah, Warboss knows that he'll just get that crippling poison and forced right out of here. So, oh, they moved a little too close right there, though. And now they need to make sure they get out of melee rush range before they turn around and fire. But the shooters are coming up behind these. The Warboss is going to have to retreat, but he's going to be in excellent position to put some hurt on these Termagants. He's actually staying in there. And there he goes, he finally falls back, but not for the sake of,
Yeah, but Wurgl's power is in trouble now.
No, it's definitely in trouble. Wurgl built 2 generators already, and odds are they're just gonna go right down here.
Does have a Ravener Brood coming.
Yeah, but that Ravener Brood will just melt under triple shooter fire. Of course, Raveners don't get invulnerability or reduced damage when they jump, so if they get too close to Burrow Strike, they're just gonna get melted. Oh, the shooters split up. Oh, and actually managed to pretty much completely evade that Burrow Strike, but with the Lichter coming in, HolyHammer just decides to retreat. So perfect timing, just in the nick of time to save that power. Took out a couple shooters as well. Hormagaunts in retreat path, probably going to snag one more. But that leap not doing too much damage. Oh, but there's a flesh hook.
Gotta love the flesh hook.
Yeah, you gotta love the flesh hook when it goes off anyways. Now HolyHammer going a nice heavy tier 1 here, grabbing a second squad of sluggers to help out all those shooter boys. And in the meantime, looks like both heroes remaining vanilla. No war gear purchases yet. And now we're seeing Wurgl trying to work his way around the top side of the map to get back to HolyHammer's power here. HolyHammer's really been going pretty heavy tier 1s throughout his matches so far here today.
Those Hormigons need to steer clear of that war ball, so they decide also. I find it interesting that in this match, HolyHammer decided to build the big shooters this time against the Lictor.
Yeah, that is true. You would expect. Oh man, Slug is going down right there. No, you would expect that that he would want the detection against that Lictor. But I guess he just wanted the big shooter DPS to shred Termagants. And actually, what he probably wanted was the aiming what's that ability as well. So second squad of Sluggers coming in. Wurgl probably thought that he was in the clear once that first squad of Sluggers went down. He didn't know a second one got purchased. And he was going all in with the Lictor and Raveners trying to take out those shooter boys. These Sluggers need to fall back though. They're only going to get crippling poisoned. Or perhaps, did he use both of those on the war boss? It looks like he did, because he would have used it by now otherwise. And now a pretty good push coming in. Burrow
really
Strike.
Need to retreat if they get knocked over.
Oh, there goes the crippling poison. Perfect timing right there. Take out a couple Slugger models. Raveners might be able to snag a second one, or a third. And, oh, there goes one more. There's actually still hacking away at those Sluggers. Raveners being very quick there.
Poor Raveners. I mean, that makes sense against triple shooter. They're going to be able to get in there, cause some disruption.
Yeah, we might have to reconnect this call actually after this game too, because you're sounding pretty broken up there. I think whatever happened with that Skype call at the beginning of the match here kind of stuck with you. We can still hear you, just sound a little grainy is all. But anyways, HolyHammer pushing into tier 2. Wurgl's not going to be far behind there, just a few seconds really. But those Termagants need to fall back. Don't lose too many models there. And now we're seeing that Lictor decap the VP, trying to bring these VPs back a little bit. Gonna be a 2-0 cap. Oh, nice looking Burrow Strike. But those Raveners didn't engage anything, unfortunately. Crippling Poison going down on that war boss, and these shooters are just gonna have to back off. And he's not retreating, he's just gonna try to fall back as far as he can, wait for Wurgl to turn around and then open fire. There he goes.
Oh, look at that Lictor.
Oh man, even in the second before he went invisible, he lost half his health to those big shooters. And is that me lagging right there? I hope not.
According to me it is, but you never know.
Oh dear, let me check the stream, make sure the stream's doing okay. Looks like it dropped a few frames, but looking pretty good. So HolyHammer bringing a truck onto the field pretty quick. I'm sure we're going to see Venom Broods first thing from Wurgl, because he went for the ranged Blob of Doom right here. He's got the double Termagants and the double Raveners. I'm sure first thing we're going to see is Devourers and Venom Warriors.
Yeah, they'll be able to tear through triple shooters. Oh wow, Tyrant Guard.
That's an interesting choice. Oh man, look at those Raveners getting torn up during that Burrow Strike. Luckily he had to retreat right as soon as that second Burrow Strike came in, but I mean, a Tyrant Guard's a good choice in the means that he'll have HolyHammer will be forced to get some sort of AV, but really I feel like the Warboss can just get the Power Claw and kind of boss that Tyrant Guard around.
Oh,
Now coming in on that Slugger squad, and those Termagants have to get the heck out of there. So that truck's just going to reign supreme for a little while. The Tyrant Guard will be able to kind of scare it off a little bit, but it's going to be too slow on its own to deal with anything. It did get a speed buff recently, but you can see without Synapse, it's still pretty slow.
Most sluggish are definitely going to be able to take care of that power there.
Yeah.
At least one gem. They won't be able to get any more than that. They need to get out. Because the entire Nid army.
Yeah, but those shooter boys are coming in hot pursuit and going to be able to force these Raveners out of here. Ravener is actually using Burrow Strike to escape those sluggers. Oh man, user chopper's going off. Wow, look at the damage they did on that. Unfortunately, forcing that to turtle up. But those sluggers are pretty nasty right now. Spore Mine's dropping down. You can see all the shooter boys hopped inside of that truck. And wow, HolyHammer just microing that truck perfectly. Not really worried about the Spore Mines. He'd be able to take a shot and then take those out before they do any major damage.
I didn't realize the Hormigants ran up and started putting pressure on HolyHammer's power as well.
Yeah, they took out one generator. They've almost taken out a second. The Warboss is moving in to intervene. Oh, but the Venom Cannons are on the field, and that truck's having a hard time getting out of there. Tyrant Guard takes a swing and drops it. All these orcs are sitting exposed to the masses right now, getting knocked all over the place with the Tyrant Guard charge. Oh man, that was brutal. Meanwhile, those Hormigons did take out 2 generators. And here comes the Corrosive Devourers on that on those Ravener broods. Or rather, the normal Devourers. You can see one Ravener kind of getting stuck up there in front of that Tyrant Guard.
Pretty sweet dance moves going on right there.
Yeah, that was pretty silly. So now turning right around, Wurgl stopped that bash, got in a little one of his own with some ninja Hormigon skills, and now HolyHammer's gonna have some pressure on him to defend his own power. What little bit he has left right here. Nice looking Weird Boy shot right in the middle of those 2 Raveners. Here comes a zap as well.
It didn't go off.
Oh, it didn't quite go off. I don't know. They must have moved out of range before that got fired. Once again, these sluggers gonna go in and try to hurt this Tyrant Guard. And that's exactly what you want to do with the Tyrant Guard. You just use it as an obnoxious deterrent. It can take damage, and it's just intimidating to have it there. Oh man! 2 Raveners going down to that Weird Boy. Looks like the last one's just barely getting out of there. Ward Vomit going down, and just chaos all over the place. I'm trying to turn my camera angle so that dumb crane is out of the way there. And Slug is putting some serious pressure on that Lictor.
Tyrant Guard is back up.
Tyrant Guard's up. Well, if you notice, the Lictor did flesh hook the knob right off of those sluggers. He's repurchasing it right now, but without that knob, that Tyrant Guard is free to roam about and start stabbing up some shooter boys. And you can see as soon as that knob pops back up, he turns right back around and turtles it on down. Oh, some friendly fire from the Weird Boy there. Always gotta watch it. I know a lot of orcs actually put their Weird Boy on melee stance when they're not using him to attack because of that very reason.
Interesting. Wurgl's Raveners need to wait for the rest of his army to get up there.
Yeah, they need to fall back. But of course they can engage that Weird Boy in melee if they chose to and take him out. But without Warboss chasing them around, it's probably not a good idea.
Do they have reduced melee damage once they get the Devour? They still seem to be doing a lot of damage.
No, their melee damage doesn't get reduced, I believe, at all. They're actually...
Weird Boy's in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, man! What? HolyHammer conceded. Oh, wow. He knew he was going to lose that weird boy, I guess, and after losing the power farm.
He just lost the shooter boy as well. He must have been trying to look at that.
Wow. So that was quite a counter push from Wurgl there. Oh man. And HolyHammer not liking that matchup at all. So that's going to be a win on the table for Mr. Wurgl right here.